Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to our new video. I am Kobe, and today we're going to be talking about how the coronavirus has affected Qatar Air Base now that we're a couple months into this thing.
Welcome to our channel. We are the Christ fam. Well, I mean, you're also part of the Christ fam, but, you know, whatever. This is at least the Christ fam YouTube channel hosted by none other than us. So, let's get started.
Before we get started, if you'll go ahead, as always, if you're not already subscribed, if you'll go ahead and click on that subscribe button and click the bell so you guys can get notified whenever we release some more videos. So a couple weeks, maybe a couple months ago, I did a video on how coronavirus has affected the base. And now, you know, just like in Europe, just like in the States, we're seeing some restrictions get lifted with social distancing. We're seeing a lot of different stuff happen, and a lot of that stuff is happening here on Qatar Air Base as well. For instance, a lot of the different restaurants in the food court have opened up. You know, you have your Subway open, you have your Pizza Hut open, you have your Arby's back open. Ugh. You got your Dairy Queen back open, which obviously is a personal favorite of mine. Always amazing. With that being said, is that now there is more social distancing. So in line, when you're on the CC side, you have the smaller BX with the food court in front of it. Whenever you're in the BX, you got to wear your mask. Whenever you're in the food court, especially if you're getting food, you always got to wear your mask and keep a distance of 6 feet. Whether you're waiting in line to order, whether you're waiting in line to receive your food, Subway, there's like a max of like 4 people in Subway at a time. It's a smaller Subway, so it makes sense, but you're still very much distant from one another. If you go to the BPC side, as soon as you enter, you're always wearing a mask. Even if you're just walking around in just the entire area, even if you go into the shopping part of the BX, if you go into the food court of the BX, if you go just to sit, a lot of times you got to wear that mask and keep your distance. So that's a big thing. Another thing is that they still have the base under lockdown, so there's no going in or going out. For us military members, we're still stuck on base, which honestly isn't too bad. You get used to it, and you get to save a lot of money because it's tax-free, so a lot of it just goes to bills and goes into your savings account, and it's really, really, really great. One of the new measures that they have is that whenever you're going to work, whether that's in a vehicle with just you and one of your coworkers, or whether you're taking the bus, or whatever it may be, you have to wear a mask. If you're by yourself, it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to, obviously. But if you're with another person, you always have to wear a mask. If not, security forces now has the ability, if they see you with another person and you guys aren't wearing your mask, they can pull you over. They'll get your information and they'll route it up through their chain of command, which then will send it to your chain of command, and you lose all of your driving privileges pretty much. You have to walk around everywhere for the rest of your deployment. And I can tell you right now, when it's 116 degrees outside and the sun is beating down on you, and you're in full uniform, you don't want to have to walk from your work site back to your dorms. It's a long walk, and in that heat it's going to be a lot longer, especially in the July-August months. It's going to get extremely hot. Even at night it gets humid, and it can be very, very sticky, and you don't want to be walking through that. Yes, you can get a bike, which some people do end up doing even if they still have their riding privileges, but that is something that can get taken away. So do be very cognizant of that. Another thing, now only some career fields have this, it's QA, or quality assurance. A lot of times that's in the maintenance career field because you work on things that directly impact the aircraft. So if QA comes and they see that you're working within 6 feet of another person and you're not wearing a mask, you can get a QA fail. Crazy. So you have to wear it at work when you're within 6 feet. Now the rule doesn't always get followed, I understand that, and sometimes people forget or whatever, but if you're within 6 feet, you have to wear a mask while you're working at work. If you don't wear your mask within that 6 feet area, you will get a QA fail. So just keep that in good habit, and keep that in the back of your mind so you know, okay, if I'm within 6 feet, put on a mask. But if you're working and you're not within 6 feet, you don't have to wear a mask. So I tend to try to not work so close to people so that I don't have to wear a mask if I have to ask questions or something like that, obviously. Or if I'm in an office, they even if you're 6 feet apart, if you're in a smaller office, they try to encourage you to still wear the mask because, you know, circulation of air can be a little troublesome. That's all the updates that I know right now for you guys. I might try to make a video here as my time starts to wrap up if there's any other updates on COVID-19. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you go ahead and again, go ahead and click that subscribe button, go ahead and click the bell so you can get notified, and do subscribe so we can continue bringing you guys amazing content. But I hope you guys enjoyed again, and we'll talk to you on the next video. See ya.